more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
Sonic the Hedgehog has successfully run past the video game movie curse with 3 successful film adaptations. With a 4th one already confirmed, we at Screen Rant feel these 3 things must definitely be explored in the sequel. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 featured a compelling performance by Keanu Reeves as the main villain Shadow. But as gamers would know already, Shadow isn't inherently evil. With Sonic awakening the humanity inside him, Shadow decides to stop Professor Gerald Robotnik's plans of ending the world by firing rockets at it. While we think Shadow has sacrificed himself to save the world, a post-credit scene reveals that Shadow is still alive and is stopping a crater from falling on Earth. A 4th Sonic film must complete Shadow's redemption arc by turning him from a full-fledged villain to more of an anti-hero. While he still lacks the kind-spirited nature of Sonic, he's still willing to save humanity as and when required. Putting Shadow in more morally complex situations can vastly flesh out his character and make him more integral to the film franchise. Shadow isn't the only character that appears in the post-credit scenes of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. In the middle of the credits, we see Sonic being attacked by a group of cyborg doppelgangers, led by the classic villain Metal Sonic. But protecting him from these robotic threats is a pink hedgehog wearing a shroud. Longtime Sonic fans will easily recognize this character as Amy Rose, another speedster hedgehog who has a persistent crush on Sonic. But it's high time that Amy is seen as more than just a love interest to Sonic. As female characters didn't have the best representation in classic video games, it's not surprising to find that Amy was reduced to a damsel in distress in her debut game, Sonic CD. Over time, future games explored her super speed and other powers, but her feelings for Sonic limit her character arc. A 4th Sonic film should ideally give Amy more agency to stand out as a character in her own right. Maybe the filmmakers can get some influence from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The animated film swerved past the damsel in distress trope for Princess Peach and turned her into a royal warrior instead. A major reason behind the popularity of the Sonic films has been Jim Carrey, who delivers an entertainingly over-the-top performance as Sonic's arch-nemesis, Dr. Robotnik. In the 3rd movie, Carrey returned in a double role, also playing the evil scientist's father, Professor Robotnik. But with 3 movies, it's high time for the franchise to tap into other actors to play other villains. Metal Sonic's appearance in the 3rd movie's mid-credit scene seems reassuring in this regard, as the series can finally go for a villain who's not directly connected to Robotnik. With the box office success and critical acclaim of the Sonic film trilogy so far, hopes will be high for the 4th film, but aspects like a new villain and the development of new characters can help the sequel stand out even further. Thanks for watching Screen Rant and stay tuned for more Sonic news.